What's up, y'all? And welcome back to another episode of Was I Right or Was I Wrong? So, anyways, basically, I want to tell you this story about what happened last year. Was it last year? Or was it 2 years ago? Anyways, and was I right or was I wrong? Because I think I was right. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people around me that were kind of involved with the situation, they were telling me I was wrong. So let me know your opinion. So basically, what had happened was there's this couple that lives about two doors down. And I don't really know them that well, but I kind of knew them a little bit. I'd see them in passing and be like, hey, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they're outside smoking a cigarette, they walk by, they stop, we ask for a lighter, you know what I'm saying? Chat for a minute, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, like, I was being told by like multiple people that the girl was, cheating on the dude. And, if it was just like one person, you know what I'm saying, I probably would have just, not said anything. But I was hearing about at least 4 or 5 different dudes that she was fucking behind this guy's back. And I was like starting to feel a little sorry for him, right? And then there was even one time where the girl was at another neighbor's house hanging out, and like he was outside the house at the window, like listening, like, trying to figure out what she's doing in there or what's going on. I don't know exactly, but as soon as he saw me walking by, he just played nonchalant and just started walking away. I was like, I know what you're doing. I was like, at this point, I'd already known, that, or been heard that she'd been cheating with all these dudes. So he's probably trying to catch her or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I started feeling even more and more bad for old dude. I'm like, man, if I had a girl and she was fucking multiple dudes behind my back, like, I'd want to know. You know what I'm saying? So I talked to another neighbor, and this was another neighbor, one of the ones that was telling me about the shit. And I was like, bro, like, why doesn't anybody say anything? You know what I'm saying? And it was like, he's like, but it's not our business, you know what I'm saying? That's between them, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, but like, if your girl was doing that to you, wouldn't you want somebody to come up to you, and give you the heads up, you know what I'm saying? So he's like, yeah, but who gonna do it? I was like, shit, I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell him. You know what I'm saying? So like, I didn't really like know this dude like that. You know what I'm saying? We just pass by each other sometimes, you know what I'm saying? And be like, hey, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes smoke a cigarette together, you know what I'm saying? Nothing, not really hanging out like that, you know what I'm saying? But again, like, he seemed like a cool, nice dude, and I felt bad for him, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, this was like probably 4 or 5 months going by that I was hearing about how she's fucking all these dudes. So one day he was walking by, and I was like, hey bro, let me holler at you for a second. And he's like, what's up? He's like, man, I don't know exactly what's going on, you know what I'm saying? I haven't seen anything, but I felt like if something was that was happening to me, I would want somebody to tell me, so I'm gonna tell you. I've been hearing about, your girl has been with a couple guys and stuff like that, and blah blah blah. And then he started asking me, he's like, who? I was like, I ain't gonna say who, you know what I'm saying? But I just, let's just say I've heard about 4 or 5 different guys that she's been with, and I've heard this from multiple people. And he's like, oh, okay, all right, well, I appreciate that. I was like, no problem. So I go inside, and about 5 minutes later, he comes back, and he knocks on the door, and he's like, hey bro, can I holler at you? I was like, yeah. So anyways, he's smoking a blunt, I guess trying to get his mind right and think, you know what I'm saying? So he's like, hey bro, can you tell me that what's going on again? Tell me like more detail what you talk about. So I broke it down to him, and I told him everything, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, all right. So I was like, but don't tell her I said shit. Don't tell her I'm the one that told you. And this motherfucker, he went and told her that I'm the one that told him. And like, she kind of got pissed at me. And of course she gonna deny, that, oh no, I ain't doing that, blah, 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 blah. And anyways, like, some of the other people, you know what I'm saying? Like my girl, for instance, and like some other people, they were like, bro, like, you shouldn't have said nothing, you know what I'm saying? You should have just kept that to yourself, you know what I'm saying? You need to stay out of other people's business. And it's like, okay, yeah, I understand about staying out of other people's business, but like, I felt like the dude was getting done dirty and wrong. And I felt like, as a good person, you know what I'm saying, you should like let them know, you know what I'm saying? Like, So I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Should I have just sat back and like let this girl continually cheat on old dude and shit like that? Or was I right to, go up to him and give him a heads up, be like, bro, I heard about this. I don't know if it's true or not. It's just, I've heard a lot of people talking over the past months, you know what I'm saying? And they're saying that your girl doing this with this person, that with that person, and da 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 da. And actually, I know for a fact she was. Well, I never saw the dick go in the pussy, but I've seen her chill with other dudes in cars, smoking blunts and shit like that. And what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I don't know about y'all, but me, I ain't gonna have my woman sitting in a parking, not a parking lot, the driveway of another dude's house in the car in the dark at nighttime smoking a blunt. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I'd be like, that shit don't fly with me. You know what I'm saying? So like, she was probably fucking that dude. That was one of the dudes that people were saying that she was fucking. So I mean, like, I don't know. Like, again, was I right to go up to him and say something, or was I wrong and should have just kept to myself and not said shit? Let me know in the comment section below what you think.